Troubles came early for New Zealand as the All Black Sevens severely pounded the French and took home their 4th South African Cup in a row. That victory has propelled the All Blacks to the overall lead as the series heads to Wellington and one of the craziest rugby parties in the world. The All Black Sevens are defending the New Zealand Cup, the overall championship, and their home turf as 15 other nations try to derail the Kiwi juggernaut. Will the victory haka echo throughout Westpac Stadium at the end of the day? Find out as the New Zealand Sevens kickoff is next on NBC Sports Network. Wellington, New Zealand, the capital city, on a sunny, windy day in a rugby-crazy nation. And the best Sevens players in the world congregating for the 4th stop on the 9-stop HSBC Sevens World Series. How will the winds blow for the 2-time defending series champion All Black Sevens at Westpac Stadium, where there's action on the pitch and maybe even more so in the stands. Very lively there, uniquely dressed fans coming out to watch their rugby and cheer their teams on. Ought to be a great day number 2 at Westpac. Hi, everybody. Bill Seward alongside former USA Sevens captain Brian Hightower. Glad you could join us for the showdown at Wellington. Now, last year at Wellington, the home turf defended well by the All Black Sevens. But day number 1, they might have shown a little chink in the armor there against England.
Well, the only thing that remains from last year's team for New Zealand is the Big Four. Lote Rakambula, DJ Forbes, Tomasi Thama, and Tim Mickelson, and they started to show their age a little bit on day 1. And then their most, try-scoring threat, Kurt Baker, pulls his hamstring. They barely get by the United States, and then England, with the return of Matt Turner from his broken ankle early in the season, has lifted the play of everyone on England. They look good.
So England moving up a bit. Anybody else coming along with them?
Well, Kenya looks great under the new coaching of Mike Friday, former England coach. It's the total package, and Kenya looks great.
Give me the downside. Somebody shooting under?
Yeah, France, they came in second in the series, and they're not going to be able to withstand that.
All right, let's take a look at some of the Cup quarterfinal highlights for you. We start with England and Scotland. Start of the second half, England leading 12-7. Christian Lewis-Pratt to Dan Norton, and Norton knows what to do. The chip and chase, and when you're chasing, Dan Norton's probably in the lead.
Well, Colin Gregor's the sweeper for Scotland. He comes up to challenge Dan Norton, and Norton's such a great, experienced player that he just chips it over the top. He's going to beat you either over your head or he's going to go around you, and he's done that many, many times on this tour.
31-7 the final, England over Scotland. Samoa and Argentina. 2 minutes left in the first, and Samoa with a 5-0 lead, and gonna bust on that as Levi Asifa Amatala is there.
That was less of a kickoff and more of just a pass off the foot, a beautifully deft kick that just goes right in the hands of Asifa Amatala.
Australia and New Zealand, 90 seconds into the first, no score, bad pass, picked off by Ben Lamb to Mickelson and Gillies Kaka.
Well, Gillies Kaka, he is a rugby league convert, a great player. A new find for Gordon Titchens, dots one down. Australia looking good for the tournament with the return of some injured players, but just can't hold off the home team.
Finally, Kenya and South Africa, controversial play toward the end of the match with South Africa leading, but Willie Mbaka here for the big try, but was this a forward pass?
Well, Mbaka just rumbling, and once he gets ahead of steam, it's hard to stop him. But look at Matt O'Brien, the referee. He's out of position there, can't see the forward pass, lets it go. Sometimes it happens. The ref can't see everything. You got to make those tackles, but it's hard when you got a man like Willie Mbaka running at you.
Mbaka scores, they make the conversion, and a win for Kenya, and they are into the Final Four as they will meet the hometown heroes, New Zealand. That ought to be a great showdown. And look at on the top, England and Samoa. Good one, too. Coming up, we'll take a look at the USA Eagles Sevens effort in Wellington. It's ahead on NBC Sports Network.